Today is Monday. I just finished work and I went to the grocery store because I spontaneously wanted to make banana bread today. Usually, baking anything is assigned as a weekend activity, but today I was thinking, why do I have to wait until the weekend?
That's still not enough.
But I also feel like this thought wouldn't even occur to me if I wasn't working from home today, or if I was super duper stressed with work and couldn't be bothered to do anything. So I thought I might as well as just make it today when I have the energy and time to do so. I picked up this book called The Myth of Sisyphus because one of the YouTubers that I like, she read this in her book club. And I don't know what it's about yet, but I think it's a book about why you should live life. I'm gonna read this while having my banana bread and coffee. I feel like this book would have been hard enough to understand even in Korean, but reading it in English felt like my eyes were scanning the words, but my brain was registering only half of them. The main question of this book is life worth living? Camus begins from the idea that human beings have a need for meaning and clarity, but the universe gives no answer. And he says that it is this confrontation between our need for meaning and a world that remains silent that he calls the absurd. He believes that the absurd doesn't mean you should stop living because ending your life doesn't solve the absurd. It just removes one side of the confrontation. But he also criticizes people who recognize the absurd and places their hope in some higher meaning. Camus believes that the right response to the absurd is revolt, which means recognizing that the absurd is there, being fully conscious of it, and continuing to live anyway. He ends the essay by talking about the story of Sisyphus, who is punished to continuously push a rock up a mountain, knowing it will fall again. But Camus ends by saying that we must imagine Sisyphus happy. There are things that I disagree and agree with on what he's saying, but I think it was good to reflect on my life, because sometimes I feel like I'm not living life consciously and fully. It is Sunday morning, and today for breakfast I'm gonna make a yogurt bowl. Last week I found out that Oatly does yogurt, and this is the best plant-based yogurt that I had because I don't like coconut or soy yogurt, and I really like the consistency of this because it's not a runny yogurt. My only problem with this product is that they don't sell it in a 1 kilogram bucket. I think it only sells in 400 grams. I like using this berry mix from Waitrose, but I do not like the black currant and red currants inside. Next we're gonna put a pink lady apple. And we should put in a banana. And then, which is my favorite part, I find that most store-bought granolas to be very sugary. And I just lose self-control whenever I buy a pack of granolas. So instead, I like this brand called Halo. And what I like to do is I like to break these and sprinkle it on. So it gives like a really nice crunchy texture to it. Now I'm gonna sprinkle on here. For the final part, we're gonna add some peanut butter. And I have found the best peanut butter in the world, which is called Manny Life. I first found about this brand because my friend gave it to me as a gift. And it has a couple of different flavors, but I love the smooth deep roast one. Sprinkle it on here. And now we're done. I'm gonna give it a good mix. I could have this every day. I got hungrier after having yogurt, so I'm having a piece of bagel with 2 eggs. I'm just gonna put some cream cheese on top. Then an egg. The weather is really nice today, so I think it should be fun.
Well, I know how you want it to seem, but we'll watch as it all plays out. From the crest of the wave that we broke upon and pulled you back into the sea.
So pretty. Let's blow a chair.
Way down. Why'd it take all our life to explain